Sri Jali, Adyasa. So I hope all of you are listening to me.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So it's been a long time since the second wave has wreaked havoc in Odisha as well as in India. So I hope all of you are healthy and not got affected by COVID second wave. ସମସ୍ତେ ଭଲ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍।
ଯାହା ହଉ ବହୁତ ତା ଭିତରେ ବହୁତ ଲୋକ affected ହେଇଯାଇଛନ୍ତି but due to God's grace ଆମମାନେ ଆଜି ପୁଣି assembled ହେଇପାରିଛୁ in our interview. ତ ମୁଁ I welcome everyone to Vidyasagar family of interview students. ତ ଆଜି ଆମେ ପୁରୁଣା ପାଠର କିଛିଟା ପୁନରାବୃତ୍ତି କରିବା. I hope all of you might have lost touch of answering questions. Your sharpness, your touch must be got back before the interview starts, real interview. So let us start from Dileshwar Sahu. Dileshwar, can you hear me? Dileshwar, I will put you few questions and I hope you are going to answer them. Dileshwar,
Yes, sir.
tell me something about your family background.
Sir, मोर टीजीटी ओडिया.
अच्छा अच्छा दिलेश्वर, ताले ओडिया रे हमें वर्तमान इंटरव्यू टा आलोचना करिबा. दिलेश्वर निजर पारिवारिक पृष्ठभूमि ऊपर किछिटा आलोकपात कर.
सर मो परिवार रे मो बापा मो माँ एवं मो भौणी मिसिक आमे 4 जण अछु एवं आमे संपूर्ण भाबे एग्रीकल्चर ऊपर निर्भर करू. आउ
बापा कृषि भित्तिक ये कोन माने निजर जमी बापांकर अछि?
माता निजर जमी अछि एवं खरीफ चाष एवं रबी चाष दी चाष करू जेतु बरगड जिल्लार.
बापांको एग्रीकल्चर काम रे सहाय्य करो ना बापा अलगा लोकंकर हेल्प नै करन?
पाठ पढिबा सहित एग्रीकल्चर निश्चित भाव रे सहाय्य करिबा को पड़े. बाहर लोक सेमते काम कर.
अच्छा दिलेश्वर, तमर परिवार रो जो जिंसोडा तमे बापा मांगटू शिखिचो सेटा तम टीचरशिप चाकरी रे तुमको केमिति सहाय्य करबो?
निश्चित भाव रे बहुत सहाय्य करियो कारण मो बापा ही दर्शा से जिनके जेति कि से खूब परिश्रमी एवं जो तांकर से पंक्चुअलिटी टा मते बहुत भाव रे प्रभावित करे. चाष गोटे एमते कार्य जहा कि जदी सेथरे ध्यान न देले एवं टिके भी एपट सेपट हेले संपूर्ण खराब हो जाए.
वेरी गुड.
से
तो
बारंबार
एठी तमे कहिबो मो मोर बापांकठू हार्ड वर्किंग परिश्रम करिबा, ऑनेस्टी सचोटता आउ ता सहित जो समयानुवर्तित पंक्चुअलिटी ए तीनोटी जिंस गोटे टीचर रो जीवन रे मध्य बहुत दरकार. आउ मु जेहेतु गोटे एई भलिया परिवार रो आसीछि बापांकठू ए क्वालिटी टा इम्बाइब करिछि ग्रहण करिछि तेनु ए सब क्वालिटी बापा मांकठू कोन सिखिछो?
माँ मध्य चाष काम रे किछि परिमाण सहाय्य करंती. घर कार्य सहित घरर कार्य तो बहु परिमाण से चाष कार्य
तमे कहिबो मांकठू मु केयरिंगनेस, पेशेंस आउ ए सब धैर्य आउ अफेक्शन स्नेह ए सब जिंस मांकठू मध्य हमें सिखितो. बुझि पाइलो?
हां सर.
ओके. अच्छा दिलेश्वर, तमर शिक्षागत योग्यता कोन?
सर मु ये संबलपुर आउ बेसन पंडित यूनिवर्सिटी.
तमर टिके नेटवर्क इशू होउछि कि टिके वॉइस टा ब्रेक होउछि दिलेश्वर, मु भलो के सुनि पारुनी अनफॉर्चूनेट. टिके नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम रहउछि कि टिके वॉइस टा इको होउछि एक्चुअली.
हां सर एटा से गां एरिया तो तेणु करी सेमती होछि.
चलिबो, किछि असुविधा नाही. माने आउ टिके थरे कहिबो कि तमर शिक्षागत योग्यता ऊपर के सुनि पारलिन ठीक से?
सर 2012 मसीह मु +2 पास कली +2 पर ज्योति विहार यूनिवर्सिटी मु +3 पास कली 2017 रे तापर बैचलर ऑफ एजुकेशन पंडित रविशंकर शुक्ला यूनिवर्सिटी एवं वर्तमान मु गाँ रे सेमती ट्यूशन गोटे दिटे चली आ
अच्छा तो ये जो स्नातक ग्रेजुएशन को सब्जेक्ट रे कलो?
एजुकेशन ऑनर्स थिला ओडिया।
अच्छा हो तो तमरे ये जो एजुकेशन ऑनर्स ता कोन तमे तार प्रैक्टिकल यूटिलिटी कोन सिखलो ताको तम रियल लाइफ पे व्यवहार करते?
सर एजुकेशन ही तो प्रैक्टिकल सिखाए आ
हम्म
एजुकेशन रे थ्योरी तो सेमली विशेष किछि नै सब जिंस एजुकेशन प्रत्येक जिंस ही प्रैक्टिकल एवं प्रत्येक जिंस ही रियल लाइफ रे यूटिलिटी रहछि। एजुकेशन रे प्रथम लाइन जेम देखो एजुकेशन इज द मॉडिफिकेशन ऑफ बिहेवियर एंड एजुकेशन
बहुत बढ़िया बहुत
बिहेवियर मनुष्य व्यवहार को परिवर्तन करे शिक्षा।
हाँ परिवर्तन करे मार्जित करे आहुरी रुद्धिमंत ये कराए शार्प कराए तीक्ष्ण कराए। ठीक अछि दिलेश्वर। now I am moving to next student Abhinash Mishra. Abhinash, can you hear me? हाँ
हेलो
हाँ अविनाश तमे
Yes, sir.
को सब्जेक्ट तमरो?
पीजीटी साइंस।
पीजीटी साइंस। अच्छा अविनाश तमे गोटे साइंस स्ट्रीम रे शिक्षकता करबा पई काहे कि मन पळेलो? व्हाई यू वांट टू बी ए साइंस टीचर? प्लीज टेल मी।
Because science has a great scope in real life, and everything we do has a connection with it. And for the development of the society, science will play a very crucial role in the future. The children of the current era are the futures of the next generation, so they need to be a thorough understanding of the subject, and I want to play my part in this great
Very
initiative, great idea.
First of all, our institution also says as a fundamental duty, everybody must foster a scientific temperament. So, what do you mean by a scientific temperament?
Sir, a scientific temperament is that we decide the things by facts and not by our emotions. And we should have the attitude of finding the truth and experimentation, observation. These are the scientific attitudes.
Experimentation, observation, and conclusion.
Conclusion.
Yes. So actually, many great men in the past, especially Galilei, etc., they have sacrificed their life to uphold the scientific spirit. So, particularly, there was a culture which is deeply rooted in our society. So sometimes there is a conflict between religious prejudice and science. For example, take the example of solar eclipse or lunar eclipse, which was everybody knows it's a scientific phenomena, but then even this 21st century our society thinks and observes certain rituals during that day. So in that scenario, how would you convince the students to uphold and preserve our culture as well as also obey the scientific principles? So how you will struck a balance? Did you get my point?
Yes, sir.
So my point is that we should not compromise our scientific, like we obey Surya, I mean sun, as a god in our Hindu religion, and Muslims obey the moon as a god, isn't it? So in that scenario, can we discard all these our cultural thinking and adopt science as a whole, or a balance must be struck? What is your opinion?
In my view, there must be a balance. Everything has some demerits and merits.
Yes.
If someone believes in something and it gives him happiness, then he have the rights to believe in that. But if the belief is making some harm to it, harm him, then we must teach them the right things, that this is not right for you, and this culture is bad. I think the good thing from every part must be taken, and the bad things which are harmful for the society or individual must be discarded. And science plays a great role in this, from deciding the right thing from the wrong ones. So there
Very
must
good.
be always a balance between culture and science. Thank you.
That's very nice, Avinash. Good answer. Now I'm coming to Adyasa. Adyasa, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What
Good
is
morning, sir.
Very good morning. What's your subject?
Sir, my subject is science.
You are also from science. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, in spite of all the improvement in science and technology, it is almost 1.5, more than 1.5 year, but the science has failed to find out an appropriate medicine for COVID-19. So do you think science is able to achieve victory over disease and all the modern problems?
Yes, sir. As science is always based upon experiments, so most of the scientists from all over the world, they are trying to discover a medicine that can cure the COVID-19. So I hope that hopefully they can find one medicine to overcome this problem.
Right. So, how science has evolved the teaching process in the last decade, or for that matter, in the last 5 years? What modification in teaching process has been brought because of the advancement in science and technology? Could you throw some light on it?
Yes, sir. As we know, the teaching process basically in not only India, but we can say even before 2-3 decades in all over the world, it was only done by chalk and blackboard. So it was only limited to that thing. But nowadays, science has evolved in a great sense that we have even introduced so many technology to the classroom, like ICT, computers, and
True.
like pen tablets and everything. So it has made the teaching easier, and we can show them so many videos and audios so that we can connect the students with the real life world with the teaching.
Very good.
So that's it, sir.
Okay, Adyasa, but I have a question regarding your answer. You have answered correctly. Technology, particularly use of tablets, internet, and very good educational content developed by certain edutech firms, has improved the standard of teaching. But do you think that also has made the divide in our society much wider, the gap between haves and have-nots? Particularly the upper sections of society, they have access to all these beautiful inventions of science, whereas the poorer sections of society cannot afford. Look at the Byju's. Suppose you want to buy a Byju's
Yes,
tablet,
sir.
minimum monthly, I mean yearly, they are taking not less than 30,000, which is a dream for a poor farmer or somebody who is a daily wage. So in that scenario, what could be done so that a gap should be bridged between the poorer sections of society and they can take the advantage of science and technology, as you have rightly said? Could you have any solution for it, Adyasa?
Yes, sir, because as you cited, the region is very correct. But yes, there are so many YouTube channels who are providing the education in free. So I think the students can follow them in YouTube because, yeah, I even follow some YouTube channels and they are very good. They are giving very good guidance for the students. And YouTube is the only thing that has minimized the cost in to very less amount. So I
Yes,
think
yes.
it is very affordable to everyone.
Yeah, that is true. But to have a YouTube connection, you need to have a very good internet connection to watch the videos without buffering. Do you think poor people can afford internet connectivity?
Um, yes, because most of the people nowadays have those facility because most of the people have smartphones now and internet connection also. And government is also giving so many incentive to the students and also the people who belong to the below poverty line. So
Yeah,
I think if they are interested for their education, so yeah, they can afford for that.
that's great answer, Rajashree. Adya sir. Thank you for all your good answers. Now I am coming to
Thank you,
Rajashree
sir.
Jani. Rajashree, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good morning,
Rajashree,
sir.
very good morning. What's your subject?
Social Science SST.
Okay, Rajashree. That's very nice. Uh, Rajashree, what is your favorite subject amongst SSC? History or geography or polity? What subject you like to teach? Rajashree, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So my question is, which subject is your favorite subject?
Sir, I like to teach geography and
Hmm,
political science.
very good. So tell me, as you like political science, what is the difference between fundamental rights and directive principle of state policy? What's the basic difference actually?
Fundamental rights as a rights that that depend on the citizen, and it is a fundamental right, and it is a justiciable by nature in a court, Supreme
Hmm,
Court or a High Court. And
hmm,
DPSP, directive principle of state policy,
hmm.
is a socialist and liberal and Gandhism based. It is a socialist welfare policy, and it is non-justiciable in nature.
That's a fantastic answer. Okay, Rajashree, as you love teaching geography, tell me few nations who belong to the Scandinavian countries.
Scotland, Sweden, and Finland. It's the
Yes, yes.
Scandinavian.
Not Scotland, Switzerland, Finland. Scotland actually is the neighbor of Britain, Great Britain and Ireland. That is United Kingdom. But Finland, Switzerland, Norway, these are the Scandinavian countries. So you have
Yes, sir.
answered almost correctly, but not Scotland, I am afraid. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then you have the knowledge. Okay, Rajashree, how you have utilized the time in pandemic as all the work has come to stand still because of lockdown? How productively you have utilized your time?
I was preparing for my OAVS interview, and in some time I created some unique work like painting, art.
Very good. That's very nice. Okay, Rajashree, final question. What is the significance of your name?
My name is Rajashree. There are two names, Raja and Sri. Raja means a king, and who is also a Rusi or a spiritual person. And Rajashree means the both names, who is a king and a spiritual person.
Can you give an example from the mythology about Rajashree?
Yes, sir. In mythology period, Vasishtha was a king and also was a spiritual person in.
No, not Vasishtha. It was Vishwamitra. Vasishtha is always a Brahmasri from the beginning. Vishwamitra was previously a Rajasri, but after again fighting with for Kamdhenu with Vasishtha, he got to deep meditation and went on to become Maharshi. But you can give the example of Janak, the father of goddess Mother Sita. He was called Rajasri in spite of a king. He was living like a saint or sage, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
but yeah. Okay, thank you, Rajshri, for answering
sir.
questions very nicely. I am now coming to Mr. Asit Kumar Swain. Asit,
Good morning, sir.
good morning. What's your subject? May I know?
Sir, ମୋର TGT ଓଡ଼ିଆ।
ओडिया ओडिया अच्छा तो ओडिया भाषा प्रति धीरे धीरे गोटे मु कहबिन जे वैमात्रिक मनोभाव किंतु बाय डिफॉल्ट पर्टिकुलरली इंग्लिश मीडियम जो हमर स्कूल ओडा अछि सीबीएसई बा आईसीएसई रे ओडिया भाषा प्रति से जो आग्रहटा आउ जेमति आम समय रे बा इवन तमान समय रे देखा जाउतला एबे से आग्रहटा आउ नाही सो तमे अचित कोन करिवो सो दैट स्टूडेंट्स ओडिया भाषा प्रति आकर्षित हेबे ताकू जानिबे ता विषय गप पढ़िबे कविता पढ़िबे जा फल हमर ओडिया भाषार पुनरुद्धार करा जाय पारे।
सर निहाती जेहेतु आगुरी गोटे कथा अछि जे ओडिया गोटे बोरिंग सब्जेक्ट गोटे
हाँ।
मोर शिक्षक हिसाब रे गोटे कर्तव्य रहिबो जे एमिति
हाँ।
ताकू आजिकल जेमति आईसीटी पद्धति रे जेमति साइंस पढ़ाई परछि अलगा
हाँ।
सब्जेक्ट पढ़ाई परछि सेमति ओडिया को चेष्टा करी केमति आईसीटी पद्धति रे पढ़िया पे
नहीं चेष्टा
और-
करिबो हम किछि स्लाइड बा प्रेजेंटेशन तयारी करि सारि तो सती पय ना करिबो भविष्य
से जो स्कूल रे हमको टीचिंग पे पठाइले सेठी से सुविधा नथिला
अच्छा अच्छा
भविष्य रे मु एटा करिया पे चेष्टा करिबे।
नहीं तमे सेमिति जेमति हमर आद्याशा कहिले यूट्यूब बहुत गुडा कंटेंट मिलुची ओडिया रे तमे सेमिति किछि कंटेंट यूट्यूब रे देखिछो जोटा पिला मानकु आकर्षित करि परिबो।
हाँ सर देखिছি।
अच्छा
आउ सर जेमिति आमे पढ़ेला टाइम रे हमर जेमिति अष्टम श्रेणी गोटे विषय अछि वैज्ञानिक मनोवृत्ति सेटा
हाँ।
साहित्य रे अछि सेटा हमर समाज रे केमिति विज्ञान र केते अग्रगति हेछि हमें सेटा साहित्य रे पढुचे सेटा पिला मानकु मु से प्रीवियस नॉलेज संगे साहित्य नॉलेज ताकू एकत्रित करी कहबी जे सेटा कहूची साहित्य होची समाज रे दर्पण सदृश सेई
हाँ,
भली
हाँ।
जोटा हम समाज रे घटुची सेटा साहित्य रे प्रतिफलित होउची एकरी
हाँ।
विभिन्न प्रकार उदाहरण ताऊ देई परिबी जोटा कि से इंटरेस्ट तांग मन रे क्रिएट हबो जे साहित्य गोटे बोरिंग सब्जेक्ट न सेटा भी गोटे भल सन पढ़ी परिबे मन खुशी रे आग्रह सहित।
बहुत बढ़िया आंसर अछि। अच्छा अछि तमे निजे किछि माने तमर स्टूडेंट लाइफ रे ओडिया पत्रिका बा ओडिया रो एकांकिका एमति किछि पढिचो जोटा तुमको प्रभावित करिछि
ना सर पढ़िनी सेटा
जेमति हमर धर हला पौरुष फाल्गुनी झंकार बहुत गुडा क्वालिटी ओडिया रो भी बाहरुती तो तमे सेमति किछि ओडिया वर्तमान कि तमे ताल निजर ओडिया भाषा को आहुरी रुद्धिमंत आहुरी करबा पय किछि ओडिया सेंट्रिक लिटरेचर किछि बा किछि खबर ये खबर कागज पढुचो कि डेली निजुक आहुरी तीक्ष्ण करिया
सेटा चेष्टा करी
हाँ,
निहाती एबे
काहेकि ना
करिनी
हमर
सेटा।
गोटे इंग्रजी रे कथा अछि हु स्टॉप्स बिकमिंग बेटर ही स्टॉप्स बिकमिंग गुड तनो तमे निहाती जेतु पिलांकु पढेबा को जाउचो शिक्षकता करबा को जाउचो शिक्षक को बहुत अपडेट बा निजुक बहुत शाणित आ बहुत ज्ञान रो भंडार करबा को पड़िबो रिसोर्स पर्सन करबा को पड़िबो सो दैट तमे पिला मानकु आहुरी भलो भाव रे गाइड करि परिबो ठीक अछि
यस यस सर
वेरी गुड एबे मु आसीबा को चाहिबी हिमाद्री केसरी स्वाई हिमाद्री आर यू देयर
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
गुड मॉर्निंग हिमाद्री नाइस टू सी यू बैक इन द इंटरव्यू हमर कोन सब्जेक्ट पिलाटी हिमाद्री
Sir, science.
हमर भी साइंस थिला तो साइंस रो को सब्जेक्ट तुमको
Yes.
भलो व्हाट इज योर फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट इन साइंस
Sir, my specialty in biology. That's why I love biology.
दैट्स फैंटास्टिक आंसर सो how normally you teach biology in the classroom how you make your lesson plan very interesting so that students will get attracted towards biology
First of all, I will make colorful PPTs, and I will make teaching fun. Not so seriously. I will not teach them seriously. I will teach them, in fun lovingly, and I will try to identify the students who are mischieving in the class, and I will tell them to sit in front of the class in front rows,
Yes.
And I can ask more frequently questions so that they get involved in the class.
Yeah. I mean, suppose you are teaching the cell theory. So how will make the class interesting? Because students by nature are, as you said, fickle and mischievous, and always their attention goes wavering towards some other topics. So, and the biggest challenge is that now most of the time students are confined to home because of pandemic. So they have lost touch in the classroom teaching. So how could you make it more interesting, attractive?
So I already told that
Hmm.
doing colorful PPTs, group discussions.
I
And
mean, you have to come up with some sort of, activity so that the students will have their application in the real life, and they must be given some stories from the real life world, so that they will get attracted. They will realize that this knowledge will help you in their future life, right?
yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Himadri. What is your educational qualification? May I know?
Sir, I have done my 10th and plus 2 from JNV Navarampur
Hmm.
and completed my integrated BL from SCS Autonomous College Puri.
Hmm.
And currently I am pursuing my post-graduation in botany from Utkal University.
When did you completed your graduation? Which year?
2020 only.
Okay, so actually there was no year gap in your career.
No, I have a year gap. Actually, I went to pursue my simple BSc from OET. I mean basic science.
Right.
Then I have interested in teaching career, so I chose to pull out from that, and I got admitted in integrated BEd.
Okay. Final question. Who is your favorite teacher in your career, in school life or college life, or your teaching TET career life? So, who is your favorite teacher and why you like him?
There was one teacher from my school life.
Hmm.
He was SST teacher, social science teacher. So I
Mhm.
was good in social science that time. So he keeps on motivating me constantly. That's why he's my favorite teacher.
Okay. So, you are literally motivated by him. So, that's why you remember him till now.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. That's nice. Now I am coming to Rosalind Swain. Rosalind, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good
Rosalind,
morning, sir.
good morning. Introduce yourself.
I am Rosalind Swain from Puri. I
Hmm.
have done my graduation from Samanta Chandrasekhar Autonomous College, Puri, and I
Hmm.
have completed my B.Ed from Nalini Devi Women's College of Teacher Education, Bhubaneswar. My passion lies in teaching.
Yeah, Rosalind, I think pandemic, do you think that second wave has all your preparation, or how you keep yourself prepared in these last 2 months? Because almost 3 months, in fact, the second wave has closed down everything. So what
Yes,
you
sir.
were doing to keep yourself motivated, fresh in these last 3 months?
I have prepared myself for my OAPS interview, as
Hmm.
I know that it will be conducted in August month. So that
Yeah.
I have done my study
Hmm.
10 to 12 hours
Very
in
good.
a day, and I also done some gardening as I love it.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's fantastic, Rosalind. Nice to see you back in the interview again.
yes, sir.
What you did to keep yourself physically fit, because it was everything was stopped, you cannot go outside. So have you done some yoga and physical exercises to keep yourself physically fit also?
Yes, sir. As I wake up, I used to do yoga for half an hours, and then I used to start my study.
Okay, Rosalind. Suppose you don't get selected, what would be your reaction to the? Did you lose heart, or you think that there is always a second time in the life? What would be your reaction if you got rejected in the interview?
If I will not get selected in OAVS interview, then I will not. So I will definitely try my level best to achieve it in my next year. So I am confident that I will get this job next year. So I will not.
So that means you will have a never say die attitude. You will always keep fighting till you get a job.
Yes.
Final question to you, Rosalind. How OAVS schools are different from other schools?
Okay. Actually, OAV school means Odisha Adarsh Vidyalaya Sangathan is an initiative of Sri Naveen Patnaik, Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, who is passionate about school education. So, in normal school, there is there is actual normal learning. That means from class 1 to from class 10, normal students come and normal teaching learning process occurs here. But in Adarsh Vidyalaya, it aims to promote the rural talents by inculcating the 21st century skills through a holistic and integral approach for their physical and aesthetic development apart from academic fitness also. So those students who never get the education that they want, like in CBSE pattern, so they get opportunity to get admission in the OAV school through their entrance exams, and it is the responsibility of the OAVs to provide them quality educations and to enhance their inherent qualities or inherent capabilities.
Very good. So how OAVS is different from Navodaya schools, or both are good in their own rights?
I think both are good in their own rights, because Navodaya school also emphasize on the aesthetic and holistic development of the students, and OAVS also
Actually, there was a
OAVS
complaint for
also
OAVS, empower and inspire. So what do you mean by empower?
Yes, sir. Yes.
How students can be empowered in their real life through the teaching of the teachers?
Empower means the teaching learning process should be based on that method, so that the students can relate to their real life experience. That means they can learn through their real life experience, and the teachings they get, they can use in their real life. So that means they will get empowered.
Yeah. Thank you, Rosalind. It seems that you have not lost your touch in this pandemic. You are as sharp as you used to be. So nice talking to you.
Thank you, sir.
Pragya Paramita. Pragya, are you there? Pragya Paramita.
Yes, sir.
Pragya, introduce yourself.
My name is Pragya Paramita Mahanti. I am from Kendrapada.
Give a brief introduction of yourself. Pragya.
Yes, sir. My name is Pragya Paramita Mahanti. I am from Kendrapada. I have completed my graduation in the year 2012 from Salepur College. Salepur.
In which year?
2012.
Okay. In which subject?
In English.
In English. Very good.
Then I went for master's in English. I completed my master's in the year 2014 from Barampur University.
Okay.
Then in 2015, then I started teaching in a college. And also in 2015, I qualified Andhra Pradesh State eligibility test.
Yeah, very good, Pragya.
And
So, being
in,
an English teacher, do you think you are fluent in English?
no, I'm not very fluent. I'm quite manageable.
It seems that in spite of being an English teacher, you are lacking a little bit of fluency. What you are doing to improve your fluency these days? Okay.
To improve fluency, it is necessary to communicate regularly in English.
Uh-huh.
It is,
I mean, what you are doing to improve your English speaking skills? It seems that either your network problem is poor, but your voice seems to be lacking little bit of fluency. So, is it today, or you are little bit poor in speaking English in spite of being an English teacher? That might not. That might actually be a problem in the interview, as you are an English teacher. So my point is, Pragya, you must improve your fluency before the interview, right?
sure.
And why you took English honors?
Actually, sir, in plus two, I had science stream. I was in science stream.
Right.
When I was in college, I saw people, English students. I got inspired from them, like their communication skills.
Yeah.
And
So by just simply watching the English students, you get inspired and attracted towards taking up English.
also,
Okay.
And also, English is a global language. It can help in every person everywhere.
So my question is, do you know English grammar thoroughly?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what is the difference between a finite verb and a non-finite verb?
Finite verb. In finite verb, we have subject and verb. But in a non-finite verb, there is no subject and no verb, no tense.
Number, person, tense, non-finite verb don't get
It is
affected.
finite verb is affected by the tense and number and also person.
That's a very good answer. Tell me an example of gradual comparative in adjective degree. Gradual comparative.
I'm sorry, sir.
Can you give me an example of gradual comparative in adjective?
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, I am giving the answer. Actually, in gradual comparative, the conjunction and is used between the comparatives, like her English is getting better and better. He is getting wealthier and wealthier. She is becoming poorer and poorer. So that means which happens slowly but steadily. We use gradual comparative with present progressive, and a conjunction and is used between them. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Pragya. So you need to be little thorough in grammar, because since you are going to not only teach literature but also the language, they might ask you few grammar questions, right?
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
So you can
share some grammar questions so that I can prepare.
Definitely. I will. You can go to vidyasagar.english.com, which was developed. There are, I have actually put all the grammatical category, but still then in the group, I will give some study notes, because I will ask our research and development team to share some grammar material in the WhatsApp group also for English.
Yes, sir. Earlier I asked, but nobody shared. So.
No, I haven't got that news, because I am the head of the institute, but you have not asked me. So you have to directly.
Some other sir was there, I think.
I have given my number to everybody during the interview. So if nobody respond, you can directly contact me, right?
Sure, sir.
In Vidyasagar website, my number is there, 933-742-1183, right? So anybody can contact me as I am the head of the Vidyasagar classes, right?
Sure.
Fine. Okay. Actually, today time has run out because of that. I have some work to do. So your another class might take place, like pedagogy, or I don't know. Chandra sir might tell you. So those who have not appeared in my mock, I will ask them questions in the next class. Next class, you will be notified. Okay. So thank you a lot for attending today's first class after a long time. It's a pleasure interacting with all of you, and I will get back to you sooner in the next class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.